Hello everyone, and welcome to this very exciting game of EU5. I'm so hyped to play this. If I'm honest, I feel like I feel like someone who is appreciating of a work of art they aren't qualified to admire yet. I feel like this game is such a huge endeavor, such a passion project, and I'm just here. I had no preparation. There's a lot of tutorials. I did see the tutorial that the game pops up, the 30-minute video supported by Loris. But I'm going in with very little game knowledge. The development cycle of EU5, I'm so used to saying EU4, coincided with a lot of work I couldn't keep up with tutorials, with information and things like that. So let's just see how things go. Let me say hello to people in chat. I see Zerzon with a 7-month subscription. Thank you so much, Zerzon. And Sun, good evening. Hope you're having a wonderful time. But yes, I'm playing EU5. I'm right at the start of the game. 1st of April, 30:37. Even has the time of day, wow. And I'm not an expert in history. I'm not an expert in Europa Universalis. The only thing I'm an expert on in this game is Portugal, because I am Portuguese. So I did pick my home country, and I bet I'm one of the few streamers of Europa Universalis who will be able to pronounce Covilhã correctly, or sound Coes, Coimbra, Leiria. Like, the fact that the names are all regionally correct, like Lamego, Porto, Vila Real, Guimarães, with the T on the A, Braga, and it's Porto, not Oporto. Like, it's all the Viana do Castelo over here, and you see Rio Minho separating Portugal and Spain. Here it is Monte Santa Tecla on the side of Spain, like... Chaves has great pastry, if you're in Portugal. Mirandela has great alheiras. I will share stories about alheiras later on. They are basically a Portuguese sausage. Yeah, it is really, really cool. Hello, hello, Van. Welcome to the stream. We are in the best representation of Portugal that I've seen in a video game. And if you look at this level of detail and you're like, yeah, this is a good Portugal simulator. No! This is like the skill of this game, the level at which they rendered every single place, every single detail. Like, this is, as I said, I feel like I'm looking at a work of art. Oh, Bruges. Bruges is such a lovely city to visit. Ostend, I remember seeing these names in metro lines, the names of stations. Breda, I've been here as well. This is Antwerpen. Yes, I've been here as well. Mechelen, I've been in Mechelen. Brussels, Leuven, I've been here as well. Like, I will get to the game. I'm just admiring. Maastricht, I've been here as well. Eindhoven, I've been here. Den Bosch, I've been here. Rotterdam, Den Haag, I've been... Leiden, I've been in all three of these. If we go here. Like, just looking at the map is enough of a game for me. Where is... I was here in a small town. Maybe it was too small. Or maybe, like, for example, the game doesn't have Aveiro in Portugal, because Aveiro is kind of a modern city, even though nowadays it's big. I was here, around here in... Ah! Udine! I was here as well. Here it is, Udine. I think it's probably Udine. I've been to Venice. I will get to the game. I'm just bragging about how many places I've visited. Okay, where... And also my knowledge of geography in some ways and lack of knowledge in others. But yes, okay, here we have... Where's Inverness? Oh, yeah, like, Lockdown! I've been here as well. Where's Edinburgh? I've been to Edinburgh as well. Two more to the south, maybe. Edinburgh, here. A lovely city. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, this is EU5, like my VTuber model and everything. It was designed by Father Loris and Lady Saffron. They are tied to the Paradox Games community, but I'm an absolute novice when it comes to EU5 in particular. Not in EU4, I played that quite a bit. And, okay, just two more details before we hop into the gameplay. First off, with all of this accuracy, I found the first sacrilegious thing. Oh yeah. Town of Porto, Province Minho. Ooh, a lot of people... a lot of people will be angry at this one. I do understand the not having too many provinces. But Town of Porto being a part of Minho... Usually Minho is more Viana, Braga, Barcelos, Guimarães. And Porto is like what starts not being Minho. So this one can be... and then we have here Trás-os-Montes, it is correctly. The place where no one lives. Another thing that I do like, by the way, is that this is an historical game. But they've put, for example, this is an actual portrayal of Bragança nowadays. This is like a picture of how Bragança looks. This is a picture of how Chaves still looks nowadays. Mirandela also looks like this. I'm just joking around. For any Portuguese viewer, Lisbon, like we see the Tagus River and everything. And another important cultural mention is that this game has a huge tech tree. And amidst that tech tree, we have Vinho do Porto. Vinho do Porto, carago. This is port wine. If a game has port wine, it is a good game. But no, like, just navigating through the menus, the level of detail is insane. And this game is a strategy game that has a lot of freedom of expression, in a way. You can play it your way. That's not how they market the game, but it kind of is. And I feel like first you need to know the rules. That's how you first play the game. And then you learn how to break it. I'm still in the learning stages, definitely. And let's see our historical context. We are the Kingdom of Portugal. We won our independence after a long and hard-fought struggle against both the Muslim and the Christian rulers of the Iberia region. After the important social, economic, and cultural reforms performed by King Dinis, who planted a lot of pine tree forests in Portugal that are still up to this day, his son and successor, King Afonso IV, the Brave de Borgonha, may now face different challenges and opportunities while ruling over the Portuguese people. To the west and south lies the wide North Atlantic Ocean and the promise of new trade routes with foreign lands, while to the east, the powerful crown of Castile, with a strong dynastic connection to Portugal, could lead to a united Iberia under Portuguese leadership. Let's go! Whatever the future holds, Portugal will need to secure its position one way or another to ensure its future as an independent country. And yeah, this is accurate because we are already losing money. Gold of Portugal. We have not a lot of gold and we are losing money. People are demanding goods. You have a lack of commanders. And hello, Hanalti. Welcome. I'm gonna listen while working. Also, hi. I was just talking about Portugal in a lot of ways because the level of detail in this game for anyone who is from Portugal is insane. But yeah, this is a grand strategy game. It's not like Age of Empires where you are controlling an army in real time. It's not like Civilization where it's turn-based. Time flows in real time and a lot of your governing is navigating through countless menus and making decisions. And this is a game where you'll really need to learn how to navigate it. Usually there's a lot of decisions before unpausing. I'm going to unpause this at minimum speed. And by the way, how's the game audio? I feel like the game audio is a little bit low. Raise it a little bit, but if you can't hear anything at all, please let me know. Like, there's not actually a lot of audio going on. But okay, we have here, usually, these are like the most important things. This is just saying hello to us. Our notifications. We can be targeted by a jihad. That's not good. Our armies are lacking a commander, and that's the thing. For example, in EU4, I knew I could just ignore lack of commander. Here, I still have no sensitivity. That is cool. I am, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But no one does. No games. Right now, there's no music playing. I'm still going to raise it just a little bit. But right now, there's not a lot of music. I think the game is waiting for me to do stuff. No current research. I mean, I think that's... Organized religion. Historically speaking, religion is very important in Portugal. Let's get a commander for our navy. I want to focus on naval exploration. Yo, can change the capital to Krato right now. And hello, King Ameno! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Welcome to the stream. And okay, we have geopolitics, and the main thing I want to do is exploration. We do not know the... We haven't found Madeira and Azores yet, and I want to kind of follow history. Select target location. To start constructing the exploration. Ah, okay. Can start from Lisbon. Select a character to send. Ah, okay, so this is not our... We'll gather resources to go explore. Okay. Chancellor reports exploration started. Preparation will be ready in 255 days, after which they will set out into the unknown. Okay, so this is how we explore, and that's kinda how I want to play it. Possible diplomatic actions. Okay. If I was experienced in the game, I would be preparing to betray Castile and try to unite... Is the game listening to me? Why did you declare... I wanted to be ally with Castile. We are much weaker than them. I know. Castile is powerful. No. I want to ally Castile. No. Friendly actions. I can't do anything, right? Okay, so we need to declare our friends and rivals. Yeah, Aragon is a good choice. Maybe England, but I mean England will be full with probably full of instabilities like fighting France. Okay, Morocco being our rival is something that I had more planned for. Okay, now we have music banging. And I feel like it's just a tad bit loud for you guys, but let me know. Oh, let's go. This is my jam. Convert a country on ruler. Okay, probably if we click our flag, they try to make it things that are as intuitive as possible. I want to manage my country. Sorry, I need to put this up. Music now. That seems a little bit... So EU5 won't follow the historical friend stuff with Castile. Honestly, never made much sense to me. This is my first time ever playing the game. I have no idea what is the trend or not. Okay, diplomatic actions. Is this where we declare our rivals? Okay, we have no rivals selected yet, and usually having rivals is good. Morocco is just logic in a historical point of view. I mean, I don't want to intervene in a war yet. And one thing I do know is that the game, like, we start with only 300 soldiers, and the game follows the historical tendencies. Okay, let me tad bit lower. The game follows the historical tendencies of our first armies will be made by peasants that we can raise to fight for us in battle. And as the game progresses, we will be having a bigger standing training army. The Sunni Zealots want to have a rebellion, but it's still quite weak. Unmarried adult heir. That's really bad. Portugal has had historical issues with lack of heirs. So let's not repeat the errors of history. Who doesn't Castile like? Who are the rivals of Castile? I'm still learning how to navigate all of these menus. Oh, Clan, okay. So no one that I can really ally. Okay, Aragon, do you want to ally us? Or France or England or something? Let's go for the Kingdom of England. Let's go for, I mean, historically speaking, Portugal and England have been great allies. Maybe I don't know. I kind of want to, like, my plan for the game right now would be to... Oh, I watched one video, but while in Satisfactory I want to play it blind, this one was just like of time. This game, I feel like, really benefits from watching tutorials, I feel like, and watching content. And if you want an experienced streamer in this game, I do recommend both Lady Saffron and Quarbit. They are two VTubers who are, like, I know them and I really recommend their videos if you want a more advanced approach. Okay, friendly actions. Invite artists, okay. Offer alliance. Navarra is the only one, but I mean... Do I really want to have such a small ally? The Asiatic League, Aragon. Why won't you accept? Border distance, space, okay. The Papal States. I mean, we are small, Navarra is small. I just don't want to be called to horrible battles and then lose prestige because I'm not collaborating. I still do not know the pitfalls of the game. Oh, one thing that you can do, by the way, and I will probably automate trade, is that this game has so many mechanics and it has one menu entirely dedicated towards what do you want to be automated. I'm automating trade. Trade is very important, but it's very complex, so I am automating it. For now, let's ally Navarra. I will probably put the time flowing a bit faster. Have a lot of unprofitable buildings. That's just Portugal for ya. Ah, no worries, no worries, no worries. Our society. Religion, I mean... Yeah, mainly Catholic, a little bit of Sunni, and Judaism. Okay. Interesting Judaism story in Portugal. Mirandela is... They are from Mirandela, the Alheiras, right? The best ones. We have a Portuguese sausage that is called Alheira. And it is a really good sausage. And it was actually created by the Jewish in Portugal because we did have the Inquisition, like in Spain, and the Portuguese Inquisition was quite rough. There are some areas even in the Netherlands that are made from Jewish people who fled from Portugal at the time. But some remained and some pretended to be converted to Christianism while they were still Jewish. And one of the ways the Inquisition would spot people would be from the sausages. Because sausages are made from pig meat, and the Jewish did not consume pig meat. And those sausages, like chorizo and everything, are so common in Portugal that they were like, okay, this house doesn't have any sausages hanging. They could be Jewish, they would take a sausage there and like, okay, we don't eat it. And that's one of the ways they would spot people trying to escape the Inquisition. But the Jewish invented a sausage here in Portugal called the alheira, which nowadays actually has pork, a lot of alheiras. But the original creation of the alheira was a sausage to dodge the Inquisition. It is really good, and it doesn't have any pork meat in it, and that's basically how they camouflaged. It is a very traditional Portuguese dish, very tasty, most people know it, and that's the origin story of the alheira, and Mirandela is the most famous region for having good alheiras. Oh yeah, in modern alheiras, some have pork. A traditional alheira should have no pork at all, but I know that some bakeries and everything do include pork. You didn't know that story, King Ameno? I find it fascinating, and I remember studying it in school. Okay, not curry favors. I want to improve the opinion of other countries with me. Diplomacy, improve opinion. Aragon? I mean, who could we put... Oh, the Papal State will be a good ally for us. Ah, yes. Alheira comes from garlic. It's like Vindaloo curry. We haven't reached India yet. Okay, we do see a little bit of... Vindaloo curry is Portuguese and Indian fusion dish. Oh. And the name comes also from vinhadalho. Vindaloo comes from vinhadalho as well. A lot of our dishes have names of alho, of garlic, because we use it a lot. Okay, the 100 Years' War. In the year 1337, tensions between Kingdom of England and the Kingdom of France have reached a breaking point. The long-standing disputes over territory and claims of the French throne have erupted into open hostilities, marking the beginning of the 100 Years' War. If it's only starting, how do they know it's going to last 100 years? Both nations are now preparing for protracted conflict that will shape the destiny of Western Europe. The world watches as its two great powers prepare for the inevitable clash on the battlefield. And yes, hopefully this will be over quickly. And I've heard from Seth's tutorial, she recommends Kingdom of England as the first, as your first nation. Portugal has the problem that because we are playing towards exploration and towards colonization, sometimes you kind of dodge mechanics. You aren't learning a lot of diplomatic nuance. For example, if I'm playing like with one of these nations, yeah, me, I'm stealing the first. King, I mean, I know most Portuguese Jews established in the border regions with Spain, so it makes sense for Mirandela. Yeah, exactly. Vila Pouca da Chiara, like it's... Okay, I like how we have the tabs here. And I'm like, oh yeah, funny stuff happening. Yeah, King Edward III versus Felipe the Sixth. They are fighting the 100 Years' War. I do not, like, eventually I would like to get Ceuta. I wonder if Ceuta is Sabta and Ceuta is just our name for it. Like the Portuguese name for it. I would eventually like to fight against Morocco, but I feel like right now, if I go to that war, I will just be causing problems. How is no one wants to marry Oh, this is our crown prince. Okay, he's only 17. So it is our heir who doesn't have a marriage, not us. Oh, so we are fine. Okay, let's increase the speed a little bit. Like, if you're playing this, like, pro, they basically just go max speed and pause whenever anything happens. But so far, I'm just learning the experience of the game. Can have 2 more countries as our rival. Aren't we rivals of Morocco yet? Oh, we are. Omaiwamo Shinderu. Yeah, these all don't like us. I don't want to be a rival of Castile. Maybe we can still redeem, but let's rival Tlemcen. I never know how to say these names. And Tunis. Having rivals is good. Oh, we have cabinet actions. Oop. Oh, there is actually Wales. You can play as Wales. No, you can play as Wales. Look, it's here. You can play as the country of Wales. Principality of Wales. You have beautiful lands like Arlec and Penling and Carnarvon and Anglesey and Flindardis, Perfilio, Cecilio, Gogogor. Okay, corruption. Game, this is medieval Portugal. This is not nowadays Portugal. Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life in our kingdom. Several scandals over the past years have brought this issue to the fore, so much that many influential populists are now calling for us to take action against this growing problem. Oh no. Failing to do so will have direct consequences for our ability. This costs stability. Stability is great to have, but I think ignoring it will not be good. These are missing inputs. Like, there's so many menus. And I'm just like, yeah, I just want to explore the world. Preparing for an exploration. I do know, sorry about the chat colliding a little bit with the UI here. But since there's menus popping all over the place in this game, it's kind of impossible to have chat not colliding with anything. Okay, is there anything I can do with my navy? Okay, we have the cabinet action. Let's see what this does. Weather systems are affecting... We have a cyclone. Okay, cyclone has passed. Cabinet action. I will not have tried it. I've been in the UK for ages now, and Welsh is still something I don't dare try without checking first. DC, who is here in chat, is my friend, and she's Welsh. So I do try to... from time to time. Where's our stability here? 23? I mean... I feel like going for stability is also always good. Wait, appoint cabinet member. Santos Carvalho e Melo. Gaspar de Lima. Will I have to pay you? It says money there. I don't... oh yeah, it is an empty. But I don't want to pay people right now. I need... Let's develop our provinces. Okay. Let's develop Minho. Norte, caralho. Wait, Carvalho e Melo, ancestor of Marquês de Pombal. Probably. I opened a video from the EU5 devs, and the video started. We are simulating every single people alive in the 1313 Ford, and I'm like, what? Because you have here on society. Where can I check my pops? People, pops. This is your, like, my people spreading everywhere, and you have some of these pops. Pops are a group of people which is like 6. I have 6 Sephardi peasants in Lamiego. I have 7. Hello, Tactical Tea Time. We have 1 Sephardi peasant in Barcelos. 1. The game is simulating this level of detail. Yeah, the Portuguese Jews. We have 1 of them in Barcelos. If you go to Barcelos in 1337, there's one living there. Okay. And Tactical Tea Time. I'm so overwhelmed still. I'm definitely still learning the game. Disband unit. Distributing food. I'm like, is there anything that we can do? So am I. Yes, this is not an easy to learn game. That's why I have the disclaimer below me because my design as a VTuber comes from this game, and people who look at me may assume, oh, this guy is a pro. And I'm like, no, I want to make it clear that I'm not a professional. Our estates, things are decreasing over time. Aiming to build a bridge in Lisboa. I like how, what are your goals? Aiming to build that in location. A sawmill in Leiria. A scriptorium in Porto. Yeah, I'm very hyped for the game. I'm just vibing. Cabinet lacks members. But doesn't... Okay, let's go to our economy. We can increase our meeting, but that will increase our inflation by a lot. How can I balance my economy? How are you finding the game so far? Like, I cannot comment much on the gameplay yet. Okay, just increasing the fort maintenance helps a lot. I cannot comment much on the main gameplay because so far I'm just goofing around. But I have a great feeling about the game. Sometimes it's about the vibes that you get. For example, recently in Civ 7, I like the game, but I do understand some issues and some of the vibes. Yeah, vibes are very important, and I have a good feeling about this game. But I'm very overwhelmed, and I'm spending a lot of money, and almost all of my money is going to exploration. Maybe I started that too soon. But I mean, I am a man with a plan. Let's decrease a little bit of our diplomatic investment. Increasing our taxes will probably make people angry. Okay, we can increase this because up to a certain point. Inflation is still at 0. Okay, now it's absolute 0. Oh, what's happened? Transferring an all Universidade of Coimbra, one of the oldest, I think it's the oldest university in Portugal. The University of Coimbra was originally founded as the University of Lisboa by Rei Dinis I, the farmer of Borgonha, back in 2090. It was given the name of Estudos Geral, and it remained in the city until 1308, when it was moved to where it is today due to conflicts with the local citizens. Since then, however, these conflicts have finally subsided, and the rule of King Afonso IV, the Brave of Borgonha, could see the university return to the capital of Lisboa. Nah, let's keep the Universidade de Coimbra in Coimbra. I got my first achievement. Let's go. And hello, the beekeeper. Welcome, welcome. I'm overwhelmed. Can you check the goods produced in Morocco? Yes. Do they have a lot of gold mines? Yeah, okay. Let me... I think it's here. You have the filters for the maps. Raw materials? Is that the... I don't know if that's the same... I mean, that's literally not the same as goods produced. But maybe it's the same tab. Salt? Yeah, we have a lot of salt production and fish. Beeswax. Sugar. Dyes. I just have a feeling that, especially without the support of Castile, if I go to war with Morocco, I'll just be crushed. Oh, yeah, here's gold. Yeah, so this is the correct tab. The provinces now being smaller is such a... I wonder how warfare happens. Like, how war goes in this game. Unhappy estates. Nobility is unhappy. I mean, lowering the taxes probably will make them happier. Yeah, they're getting happier now. Okay, that's unhappy. This is... They'll just get happy over time. Because I could grant them some concessions, but... I don't have to... I think committing to exploration right now was maybe a mistake. But we'll see how things go. Yeah, like, I know that this game is way more complex than EU4, but I feel like no one knows what they are doing. I mean, most people, like some content creators, know what they are doing. So, it creates a blank state, and while EU4 was overwhelming and I didn't feel like learning EU4, this game is complex, but I want to learn it. That's currently my mindset. I want to learn this game. Oh, oh, that's neighboring. Okay, can I... This is not the tab that I wanted. Let's go to diplomacy. Yeah, once I get better at navigating these menus as well. Yeah, no one wants an alliance with me. Zero. Once I get better at navigating these menus, it's also going to be a better gameplay and streaming experience for sure. But yeah, I'm giving you the absolute beginner experience. The burgers are also unhappy. Probably because of taxation. Burgers will be happy now. Okay, I can tax my clergy. Oh, okay, no, I can't. And all of these buttons, all of these cogwheels are just, let's automate stuff. It's already maximum. And like there is also one thing, is like I want to watch more videos and tutorials from other content creators. It is one thing to watch tutorials without ever touching the game. It is another thing to, okay, I've touched the game, I understand it now. Now I'm ready for the tutorials. I can reduce my diplomatic spending. I mean, it's not that expensive. If I reduce my fort maintenance, I can't reduce it further. Spending on the court is giving us I do like there's a lot of graphs in the game. And like, of course, there's the ledgers. These are our pops. The Jewish zealots and everything. These are all the countries. Oh, Aachen. I've been there as well. Yeah, how's our exploration going? I want to get Azores. I want to get Madeira. Don't you want to become friends? I'm going to... I want to improve relations with Castile as well. Maybe they will stop rivaling us. Okay. Because they don't hate us that much. And in some ways, the game, even though it is more complex, and I'm talking about getting overwhelmed, it also feels in a way more intuitive. Across our country, an increasing formation of commons, shared land between the commoners, as we noted. Of course, the burghers complain that the commons are an outdated method, and less productive than their conversion into enclosures. The commoners vehemently oppose this idea, citing old age rights and importance of the commons to their livelihood. The decision now falls upon the state. Should we uphold tradition and allow the commons to flourish, or do we seek a path forward into the modernization of our agricultural framework? This gives stability and societal values. This gives us an agricultural boom. But I'm going to uphold the commons. I want the stability. Okay. I really like games where the music isn't always kicking, because then you have these moments where the music starts rising up. Like, all of these mechanics, all of this micromanagement of trade and production, I feel like this will give a lot of skill expression and let you do a lot of cool stuff once you master them. But I just have the production and the trade automated for now, and I also don't have a lot of money to invest in buildings and everything. Unity is invisible. Okay, we have invisible ships. Those are useful. Caravelas, let's go. Lisboa, nice name for Maria, Besteiros, Sancha, Amélia, Josefa, Miranda do Douro, Mértola, Ourique, and Coimbra. Okay, we have organized religion. Oh, we are in... In which place are we right now? Age of Tradition. Shouldn't goes to be a province, yes! We just got organized religion. I'm a bit lost in the tech tree. This has been researched. This has been researched. So everything in the Age of Tradition has been researched. In the Age of Reformation. What was the name of the thing we just did? Organized religion. Okay, so it's one of the trees here. Monthly diplomats, max literacy for burghers, institution growth. Institution growth can be very handy later on, so let's go for this. Yeah, a tech tree for me in EU4 is something really new. The concept of a tech tree. Have our army here. Carvalho e Melo, Extremadura. Infantaria. It is one thing that I've always imagined. Like, back then, setting out to sea in an exploration mission, imagine how fearful it must have been in a way. Like, once you stop seeing land, being out in the open sea, with medieval technology, even with nowadays technology, the concept itself is intimidating. Imagine you've heard rumors that there's another continent or something. You're not quite sure. You've seen some maps drawn by Zé Miguel do Tasco and things like that. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to get on this wooden ship and sail across the stormy oceans and maybe make it one day. Another thing that I find really interesting, thinking about perspective, of history perspective, is, for example, nowadays we think of the merchants, the bourgeoisie, and we think of, okay, classes who want to enrich themselves. But imagine back then venturing out and being, for example, a trader overseas and being like, okay, I have in my cargo some spices or something that don't exist in my own country, and I'm bringing something from across the world. Like, it is mind-boggling to think how much things have changed. It's so hard for us to... Things have changed in so many layers, in so many different levels of comprehension, that is hard for us to comprehend even how much things have changed. Oh, we are producing jewelry, and we have the... There is currently famous Portuguese jewelry, the filigrana, I think that's the name. But yes, I'm just exploring Macaronesia. I like how we don't even see our explorer. We know that they're somewhere. We have no idea where. We're still losing money. Inefficient minting. Oh no. I like how we have... Like, this is sadly such a good representation of the Portuguese economy. What can we do? I mean, our navy isn't doing anything. I mean, the faster our exploration goes, the faster that cost will be gone. How much the snow propagated during the winter? Oh, I need to wait for it to be winter again. This is probably... Yeah, oh, I was about to say, this is probably Serra da Estrela. Increase minting. I just don't want... I don't know how much inflation will be back to bite me. Okay, and right now even increasing minting is not doing anything. I mean, we can get 14 disrepair. No one... Yeah, we can. You must have gold and silver mines for meeting. Yeah, I think that's the message was saying. I think we ran out of gold and silver to do minting. I think that's why our economy... And yes, I think increasing taxes... I can't do clergy taxes. Everyone will be annoyed. And I can't increase commoner taxes. This is at max. This is at max now. And I'm still losing money. Cortes Gerais possível. Like the transition between Portuguese and And English fries my brain. You can now call in our estates of the Court to resolve any parliament issues that they may have, while also giving the opportunity to create a causal spell, raise taxes. Okay, I know. I need to produce stuff. Okay, parliament location, and I know that if I put on Lisbon, it increases centralization. Let's go for Santarém. Just not be... Okay, what a lot of decisions. I want to go for the ones that have higher percentage. Host army exercise, not that. Promote castle works. Yeah. Sponsor trade expedition. Sponsor a cathedral. Expand gravel road network. Maybe a cathedral? Now, maybe trade expedition will help us with money. And we will just do some... Okay, epic music, let's go. Yeah, I don't think I have any gold or silver mines right now. The clergy and the burghers will be a little bit upset, but this increases our chance at passing the... Yeah, nobility is a little bit unhappy, but I mean... Yeah, inefficient meeting. Our meeting efficiency is only 0.0 because we do not have any silver or gold production in Portugal. Aren't there mining processes? I don't think so. Oh. Raw materials. I saw contributors they usually delete forts and professional armies. Do you need those? Kings are useful, but they are different now. But yeah, I have marble. Okay, deleting armies and forts, that seems like a great idea. I lowered the cost, but actually deleting them, and especially I'm not expecting a lot of wars at home. Even the navy I can probably delete. How do I disband you? Yeah, maintenance cost. Disband unit. Now, how do we disband forts? Da-da-da. Do the armies work like in Imperator? It has been... I haven't played Imperator for so long. I am spending a lot, of course. I do know I am spending a lot in my exploration. Okay, we are getting there. Fort maintenance. Yeah, why do we need all of these castles? How do I eat? There's iron tin and... Oops. Yeah, tin here. Iron here. I'll go there in a second. Oh yeah, I remember the snow situation. Yeah, probably a visual thing. Portugal doesn't get... This area gets quite snowy. Some of these areas, it is quite rare to snow, at least. Lisbon doesn't have snow, which is accurate. Look, it's Tordesilhas. Okay, Viana do Castelo Forte. Mouth of Douro. To reach Lisbon. I mean, sometimes there are outliers. Infrastructure. Nobles, clerics, like everything in this game. You open up something, everything has like 20 menus. Fort level 2. Okay. How do I eat you? I was saying in the game, okay. Probably it was a different season. How is Fort eaten? Crown has quite a lot of power, that is good. Current research. Yeah, the weather also changed. That is also true. Weather also changed. Okay. Destroy castle. Ah, this pains me. But it is the right call, but the banning Portuguese castles pains me. We don't need a castle in Viseu. Remember, Nando, this is just a game. No, the ones in the... I know, but I gotta yeet them. My castles! Porto, you will also lose... I mean... Porto is important. Coimbra is also... But I mean, yeah, Coimbra, you yeet. Bragança, you yeet. I need the money. I can keep... Faro, Lisboa and Porto. Only 3 castles. Now we have profit. Okay, now we have profit. My castles! Everything is unprofitable. We have rebels. Cabinet lacks members. I think that costs money. We have no minting. Pops have needs. Okay. Portuguese nobility is a little sad. Parliament in session. Hello, our industrialist. Been a while. True. Support for land focus. I want more. Well, let's build a monastery in Leiria. Because I want this to be approved. And by the way, yeah, this is another misconception from the game. Leiria doesn't exist. This is a void in the Portuguese map. This province does not exist. Now that's a Portuguese meme that comes from Euro Truck Simulator, because in Euro Truck Simulator, the city of Leiria was omitted from the game, and now everyone just keeps saying that Leiria does not exist. It's an ongoing meme. Support for traditional ideas, not the biggest fan, but I want to have parliament support. Okay, now we can do that. And I think this, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, we lose a lot of support. This is basically, parliament is gathering to do decisions. And if we want to add more to the parliament. And oh, by the way, sorry, King Ameno, you asked about the abilities, and this is what they do. Higher advisors are cheaper, building cost is cheaper from the administrative, diplomatic ability. Higher artist is cheaper, oh that's nice. Do I get that discount in VGen and everything if I want to hire to commission an artist for the channel? I have a 22% discount. Military ability. Yeah. And of course, if we go to the king himself, King Afonso, we are an embezzler, which removes our tax efficiency, which is not the best. And we are careful. We are in Santarém right now. Married with Beatriz. Our children are Pedro, Leonor, and Maria. Inês Castro. Oh! Here's Inês Castro. One of the Castilian courtiers, Inês Castro, has recently arrived at our court. She's said to be a lady in waiting to a bride to one of the important councillors of Portugal. That alone is not much of interest, but what is more interesting is that seems that Crown Prince Borgoña seems to fancy her with a fiery passion. I know how that story goes. And let's see if the game goes, if we are getting the same ominous. Yes, Inês Castro's presence will be temporary in our court. We'll ensure that. Our court Geese have decided to pass sponsored trade expedition. You should invest in market. Yeah, I feel like because I'm complaining about the money. Oh, a lot of things. Oh, we've got institution growth now. I feel like these, like building a marketplace, traders guild and all of these decisions are important. It will lead to a civil war. Not a this didn't lead to a civil war. More of a, hello Inês Castro, you're getting yeeted and passing away. If I remember correctly. Okay, we now have the institution spreading faster. Yes, we are here. Universal Christianity. That gives us more diplomacy. This gives us literacy, diplomacy, cheaper food. Devotion to the Virgin Mary. That's a very... Are you sure you want to incur on the wrath of Dom Pedro? True. Let's go. This seems very Portugal core. You know, from an historical perspective. Inefficient minting. Lisboa market. What can we do in... I'm scared. Help! 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 Let's follow the arrows. So markets are going to Burgos. They are coming from here. Love affair. Ah! Word has spread around that court priest Pedro of Borgoña, the heir of the throne, has been truly infatuated with the character of Inês Castro, who seems to return the feelings. The two have already exchanged multiple love letters and had several meetings in secret. The negative publicity from this affair has seriously impacted the legitimacy of the Borgoña dynasty, and despite attempts to keep the two apart, these two lovebirds still manage to stay in regular contact. Surely they will get bored with each other. I feel like for Portugal playing, the previous game started in a better period. Oh, this game is insanely deep, Felon. This game is insanely deep. Our chancellor reports dead. What? Ah, it's... I saw Pedro and I was like, our son? We bring sad news. Pedro has died at the age of 53. He was our ruler's older brother and rider. His late royal highness died suddenly in a choking accident. No, his fame will be eternally remembered as he did much for our nation. Oof. And okay, so I will actually, like, real quick, I need to do a very fast break. But it's not like an actual 5 or 10 minute break. I'll be right back. This is real quick. And hello, I'm back. Sorry about the break. But yes, Fallon, right now, I'm really... like, I'm not concerned about playing optimally. I'm really getting a vibe for the game. You can be the target of a jihad, that's not a good thing. We lack employees. Yeah, this game is really deep in menus. Charcoal kiln. Yeah, okay. Where? Let's see our resources. I think we need... now that we have profit, we need to start investing into growing more profit. What's valuable? Iron is quite valuable. Wine is very Portuguese. Salt is good. Yeah, salt. Like, can I build something that is going to grant me more salt? Oh. I think I just did. Yeah, expanding gathering in Jogueira. Okay. But those were actually cause me a charcoal kiln. But oh, okay, I think I just did an oopsie because I was just looking at things, and I think I'm building a lot of things in a place where I will have no people to work on. Okay, wait. Oh, holy centralization. Total population of Portugal, and we see all the arrows like, all the population flows to Lisbon. Everyone must go to the capital. And by the way, all of these menus have sub-menus, and you can... now they'll go to Jogueira. Yes, why freaking Jogueira? All of these, like, these are some default map modes. Our cultures, religions, Catholic with a little bit of Sunni here, Sunnism. Control. Ooh. Tax base. There is no taxation. There is only darkness. Oh yeah, our navy maintenance cost. Should we? Oh, okay. Select objective. There's nothing. I'm wondering if I should delete our navy or not. It does feel very... Influence of the House of Dynasty. Okay. The relatives of Inês Castro from the House of Dynasty seem to have gotten Crown Prince Pedro de Borgonha's innate trust and have become his closest advisor. To have such powerful dynasty from the nobility estate dictate our future politics is humiliating and downright dangerous. It is believed that those relatives are trying to convince Crown Prince Pedro de Borgonha to even claim the throne of our fellow neighbor, which could get dangerous. This is what happened in history. I mean, I would like to claim the throne of our fellow neighbors. Let's go wild. Nothing can be done. Let's keep Inês Castro alive. Let's already veer away from history. Is taxation lower than 100% really taxation? True. We have the loan button here. Tunisian Peasant War. We're about to return with our exploration, and I hope that leads to something. I can't believe we are constructing things in Jogueira. What I want is to have like Lisbon being the available burgers. We have 1,000 available burgers. Level 2 marketplace. We cannot afford, so... Okay, this seems to be how we can improve things. Why are we... cannot elect members, RTO missing employees. I think the population is increasing. I hope. But yes, taxation should be 100%. I agree. I like... Oh, we also have, by the way, this is a new mechanic. But we also have the Europedia. Oh. Our Admiral... After a series of poor investments, Caetano de Lima has been left penniless. No! As a member of our court, he has sent to us desperate plea that we give some financial assistance. Oh, that's too much. He will become a commoner. Sorry. You wanted way too much money. One thing I saw in a short is that during that age, it's nice to create vassal states in low control zones. Thing is, like, playing as Portugal, what vassal states can I create? Like, Sion Sail, Dwarf of Desmond, and married children. Count Prince Pedro. Wait, aren't you with Inês Castro? For custom vessels. Oh, great. Oh, I see what you mean. Great vessels within my own territory. Independent Alentejo. Oh, let's go. Oh, it has the currents. and everything. Now, do we need to explore the land of Azores? Pedro without Inês is... Yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit before getting a marriage there. Because I just spared Inês specifically for that. Let's go into geopolitics. Oh, the music! Time to make France and England vassal states, yes. Okay, let's save up some money. And then this is what we want. Explain the Azores area to explore the land. And then we want to start doing some colonies. There's also diseases. Influenza. No presence in our country. No measles. No smallpox. We are fine. There's no sickness in Portugal for now. Yeah, I do have the trade automated, right? Yeah. But maybe it's nice to build resistance buildings. The plague is around the corner. I mean, I was about to say, they aren't paying enough taxes, so... And how do you know that the plague is around the corner? Where is your immersion? We do not know that. Maybe, but you are right, but I'm also... Oh, King Nano, the first of his name, what is your plan for the future? Azores. Not go into insane depth. Those are the extents. Ooh. Yeah, put it into treasury. I don't want prestige, I want money. And that money will go towards Azores. Geopolitical. Territory. Let's launch from Torres Pedras. I mean, just because we can. And you can send this guy. I mean, Battlefield Medic, Naval Showman. Go Joaquin. Find the Azores for us. But yes, I am slowly learning my way around the game. Okay, this one actually had a lot of starting costs. Did we actually... Oh, the expedition hasn't sent yet. So, after the expedition sends, we have 0 prestige. We are stable at least. 1 million population. No war exhaustion because we are at peace. Manpower is quite high. Influential preacher. Duarte. Let's gain some prestige. I mean, but we are losing prestige, so I think it's going to go down to 0 in no time. If you go to the economy tab, this is legitimacy, not prestige. Okay, okay. But yes, okay, the age of... Okay, we are in a renaissance. A new era of knowledge, arts and progress is emerging due to growing interactions and institutions in a medieval societies affected by Pax Mongolica, the Islamic Golden Age and European Renaissance. Dios Vult! Gonna go for thirst for knowledge, empiricism, depth and loans. Okay, Diplomacy used to be the exploration one. Marcher Lords, Fame Fabrication. I do know we are a bit early. Merchant Traditions, Privateers, Experienced Diplomats, Benign Diplomats, Tribute System. But I don't see, maybe they changed it. I don't see a lot of, I see a little bit of market, but not a lot of colonization options. And military. Tolerance ideas. Finest of horses. If you want to play Uma Musume. Naval glory. I'm not that... I'm indecisive between administrative and diplomatic. We must take the Holy Land. No, I'm too weak for that. I just want money. Yeah, let's go for the diplomatic focus. And now we are in the age of Renaissance. Can we start tax here? I think I need to embrace the institution first. There is another menu here. And okay, this is better to navigate like locally. This is good for embracing institutions. Let's research that. Greed is a capital sin who will lead it to hell. It's not for myself, it's for my people. Portugal needs the money. I am getting better at navigating the menus in time. I can offer an alliance to Andorra. To this. Do I really want an alliance with Andorra? Do I really want to ally myself with this? I think I'm going to leave it. Mallorca would be a better option. Wait, occupied by Crown of Aragon. Okay, that probably doesn't have a lot of time left in existence. I'm just waiting for my expedition to launch. Wait, the Nurbal insurgents are getting kind of big. I mean, the game is telling me I have... Oh, let's not get offer guarantees to anyone. Oof. Rising inflation. We have inflation, that means we are minting. We are minting a little bit. Yeah, 40 days. If they don't want your money, let them get your sword. Whatever the way you want. I just want to create an alliance. Portugal going crypto already. Yes, hello Lori. Welcome. How are things going? It was for AoE leagues that you were. I like how now it's like, oh, Shigeira needs more people. I know. I wasted a lot of things in Shigeira. How are things going on AoE leagues? I did read the latest scandal, which was kind of big. Like, nowadays it feels like Age of Empires, despite being quote-unquote a small community, every day there's a a huge industry-defining scandal in Age of Empires, it feels like. Which is not a good thing. Those poor gamers of 1342 having issues affording graphics card. Yeah. Okay, the expedition will launch. We wish them good luck and Godspeed. Yeah, now our income has decreased. But we can fund them 100%, that's nice. How long will it take? 24 years. Oh, you are having Twitch ads. The institution appeared in Paris, professional armies. Armies have existed since war was invented, many thousands of years ago. However, their form has changed over the centuries and different types of recruitment and organizations have developed into different cultures and periods. In the late medieval ages, armies in a wide range of societies relied on levies based on the structures of feudal society, with knights and footmen forming a core that was levied seasonally. In some regions, however, states were powerful enough to finance standing armies, with professional soldiers who would be available for duty throughout the year. The system was also developed in Europe after the outbreak of the 100 Years' War, being one of the main changes that promoted a military revolution in the early modern ages. Increasing the size and quality of professional armies, while finding new sources of revenue to finance them, soon will become one of the main challenges for rulers all around the world. Okay. Ah, yeah, the pros promoting. Yeah, last week it was that, and this week it was the player. Yeah, exactly, the player with 2 accounts. So now we have some money. We have 1,000 burgers that are not doing anything. Let's upgrade our market. Oh, is there a better way for me to look at the... If I click here. Oh, Tools Guild. Employment of 200 burgers. Oh! Castile! Castile! No, 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 no. Not destroy me. Am I going like to play this game and it's gonna be like me setting up things and then Castile decides you no longer exist and the game ends right away with that? Is that what I'm here for? Okay, Andorra. You're better than nothing. Help me against Castile. And let's see what we can build in Lisbon. Call for Gondor. Aragon, they're like, oh, you are too small. We do not care about you. Okay, carpenters are... The castle in Pinhal will be nice now. Yeah, but that costs money. Can we build a tailor's guild? Let's go. How much? Okay, I've spent all my money. I didn't spend all my money. I invested all my money. How is the Catholic Church going? Hey, Catholic Church, how you going? How you doing today? Doctrines. You look like a villain. Carolus Solms. Levy the peasants. Maybe enough corpse will be too tired to kill you. Yeah, Oh, we still have the noble insurgents. Yes, let's decrease tax on the nobles. And let's decrease our exploration spending a little bit. Okay, our... Oh! We have the Renaissance. Okay, this is what I was expecting. Starting now in the 14th century, the wealthy and powerful in the Italian city-states have been patronizing artists and scholars willing to explore the old Roman and Greek societies of their forefathers. As a cultural movement, the Renaissance already encompasses most of the region and has a profound impact on literature, art, philosophy, and music. Humanist scholars are also analyzing the society in which they live, Comparing it to the ideals of classical philosophers, Renaissance humanism has grown into a more mature movement ready to permeate all aspects of society. A new ideal for rulers as well, as those who are ruled is spreading as quickly as the early printers can distribute copies of these new ideas. A true Renaissance humanist is an expert on everything from politics and philosophy to art, textual analysis, music and architecture. The Renaissance is now ready to reshape the world to better fit its classical ideas. And it started in Cremona. In Milan. Yeah, but this game, by the way, Laurie, maybe you're already following it, but the map is insane. Like the level of detail, the return of barter. As our nation continues to engross itself fully in traditional economics, a significant shift can be observed in the everyday transaction. Commoners bartering, the practice of directly trading goods without an intermediary, means such coinage greatly surged in popularity. Well, oh, you don't play games like this too much, okay. With this resurgence undermines the influence of the burghers. This gives stability, which is nice. Merchants lose... Ooh. Yeah, I want to trade. I want to have good trades, so that seems like the correct option. And now I think... Oh, minting is basically non-existent. I need gold mines. I need that Azorian gold. So Miguel. That was so Miguel. Now it says Terra Incognita. Maybe it's the sea. Yeah, the sea is called São Miguel, Santa Maria, Ilha Terceira, São Jorge, Flores. Nice. I like the currents here. And I mean, I want to explore the world. I'm living the true experience. Hello, Vexel! How's the world conquest? So far, I'm not fighting the world, I'm fighting economy. Gold of Portugal is not very happy. I'm confused. I'm going to wait a little bit more. Rising inflation. Ah. To see if we get... Iniesta Castro marriage. And hello. Yeah, the rebel movements are quite strong, but I feel if nobility... No! We have taken a low one! The sad music like, your economy is crumbling. Can put money into stability, but let's not do that. Oh! 3 minutes of Portuguese only! Ok, isso é fácil. Isso é uma linguagem que é fácil de falar e não é possível estar aqui a jogar em Portugal, por isso escolhi a linguagem certa. Deixa-me ter um cronómetro. Já comecei a falar, mas... Deixa-me abrir aqui um cronómetro. Tatará. Tenho que... Agora que tenho radinhos e tudo, tenho que ter o cronómetro sempre mais à mão. Cronómetro online. 3 minutos. Oh, aqui está a coisa da dinastia. Ok, blá blá. Iniciar o temporizador. Estávamos completamente certos na influência da dinastia no príncipe Pedro de Borgonha. Seguindo o seu horrível conselho, o príncipe declarou... o príncipe organizou uma campanha desorganizada contra os espanhóis e foi capturado. Fomos bué humilhados. Ele fugiu. Ei! Castela perde 150 de opinião com Portugal. Estamos tão tramados. Castela... Vamos com os porcos. Pronto. Como perder... Speedrun como perder com Portugal no Europa Universalis. Deixem aí neste Castro viver e estão tramados. Castela agora odeia-nos. Ai. com Catano. Vai ser bonito. Mas, voltando à coisa mais importante, se conseguimos sobreviver até o final da Idade da Revolução, temos vinho do Porto. Temos vinho do Porto, carago. Essa é a nossa missão aqui no jogo. É desbloquear o vinho do Porto. Que já agora, vinho do Porto. Mas perguntam-me se haveria uma chance do evento correr bem. Uma boa pergunta, caro rei ameno. Eu acho que nunca correria bem, mas poderia ter corrido menos pior. Porto is important. Sim, vinho do Porto é importante. Como é que está o cronómetro? Ainda mais um minuto. 3 minutos. Eu sinto que 3 minutos. Eu depois vou ajustar um bocado os preços e tudo, mas sinto que 3 minutos é mesmo o timing ideal para a quantidade de pontos que são. Sinto que está bem equilibrado este redeem no Twitch. Se calhar tem que meter mais barato da poesia, mas também é muito disruptivo. Interrompe a stream para eu ler um poema. Por isso também faz sentido ser caro, que eu ao mesmo tempo não quero enfraquecer a experiência de quem está a visualizar a stream. Agora está a gente, tipo, o que é que este gajo está a dizer? Olha o balado. Sporting. Vida é o Sporting. Ao menos toda a gente vai ficar mais feliz. Estes ecrãs das produções é das coisas que eu ainda não percebo muito bem, mas que sinto que é muito importante. A infraestrutura. Construtor de estradas. E isto é a coisa que toda a gente dizia no Imperator Home, que era tipo constrói estradas e é o mundo. Faz já um! Oh! O que é tão alto? Raio do cronómetro. Do temporizador. Espero que vocês não tenham conseguido ouvir isto, que era tão alto. Ok, I can speak in... More institutions. So many things are happening. Institution appeared in Venetia. Banking. Money lending has existed since metal-based coins appeared in antiquity. However, it depended on some individuals and their family groupings or on ancient states. A shift occurred in the Middle Ages, encouraged by the renewed growth of long-range commercial activities on the Eurasian continent and its peripheries. Specialized moneylenders began to organize when Jewish communities started operating between the Christian and the Islamic worlds. However, the boom of credit demand that followed the Crusades in the 12th century encouraged merchants in the Italian city-states to create larger structures for money lending, effectively founding the first banking institutions such as the Peruzzi and Bardi houses. More instruments were developed, like bills of exchange and debt bonds, and banking dynasties such as the Medici, Fugger, or Welser soon became as powerful as states. We couldn't hear the timers. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I can now build roads. All roads lead to Rome. Porto is being developed. Okay, Santarém. What can I make in Santarém? Can I? Oh, I can do this. Paper Makers Guild. Yes. And available burgers in Santarém. 400. Oh, I was about to go into Portuguese speaking again. Didn't enjoy the Portuguese vexel. Iberanim. Yes. Okay, we have more technology, and we cannot get Age of Renaissance yet, right? Oh, these are... This is the start of each tech tree. Is the institutions we can adopt. Okay, let me first read this. In time, many of the everyday occurrences in the life of King Alfonso IV the Brave of Furunha and his predecessors have become the subject of a ceremony. Being able to attend the bedroom of the king as he dresses, for instance, is considered by many the best way to gain his ear. Yes! An elaborate court life will certainly limit the power of our nobility to plot against us in their countryside properties, but it could also prove to be quite expensive. Entirely denying them the right to be a part of our daily life of our king, on the other hand, would limit their influence, but the nobility will likely resent it. The nobles, like, I don't want to do the lengthy ceremony. Like, I'm thinking, like, even as a person. Oh, great music. But the nobles are about to revolt. I don't want to make them even more angry. But yeah, each one of these is one of the institutions we can embrace. Yeah, the music. The music is really good. I think the music in this game is really a hit. All Paradox games have great music. This one seems to have a different direction. In a good way. Like, it's hard to say if it's better or worse right from the get-go, but I'm really enjoying the vibes. I think it's often new composition. There used to be a tab here that said the music that we're playing. Now I cannot see it. Legend key. What is this one? Map markers. Oh, okay. And okay, Iniesta Castro has already proved to be quite a flop. Let's marry with Jean Devereaux. Okay, we have two options here. Eleanor or Jean. Should we marry Jean Devereaux or Jean de Montaigne? The struggles. Yeah, I like Calheira. We have our first... At least I'm getting a lot of achievements. My first ever marriage. Oh, and we have an alliance now that we can offer. Andorra. Wait, weren't you allied with Andorra already? What can we build in Coimbra? Oh! Town and... I was about to say Town and Goon. I'm curious too because it sounded authentic. Yeah, it really did sound authentic. Students from the University of Coimbra. Like... This is nowadays. History repeats itself. What trouble did the students from the University of Coimbra cause this time? Like, this is like me opening the newspaper this morning. Students from the University of Coimbra are under the protection of the clergy and as such are afforded different rights to the local townsfolk. They can make noise, they can throw things from the balconies. The two communities living in close proximity often cause distrust, but recently the distrust has escalated into violent riots. Clergy is quite happy. And I was just complaining about the university students. So, you need to roleplay a little bit. Since I don't know what the good options are, I like, no, down with Coimbra students. It is fun, the fact that, like, for example, in gameplay-wise, as I said, I've heard that England is the best learning civilization from Seth, and I respect Seth's opinion a lot when it comes to a game like this. There's other interesting opinions, but for me, playing... Ooh, Sweden is quite civil war-ish. Is this a good EU to start with? Europa Universalis? I mean, I think the best EU game to start with is always the most recent one. And Byzantium expanding. Oh, wow. Yes. Yeah, I need to do this more. We need to check how other things are going. But I feel like any EU game is both good and bad to start with, because they are all overwhelming. So there's like not a good game to start with. I do think, however, that the early development cycle is usually when the games are more simple. So I think this starting with EU5 right now would be a good point in time. It is still too early for me to say that the game is amazing or bad. I'm still learning it, but I do have a good vibe. The people of Lisboa despair as we have smallpox. Ah. But yes, this when it comes to independent and small countries, like the Holy Roman Empire region is clearly the biggest border gore. But yes, we do not have like the unified Ottoman Empire ruling everything like in the start of EU4. This is a different time period, the specific start. Barca. Tools Guild. Border gore. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Frisia. Holland. Oh. Zwolle, Meppel, Assen, Kampen. Beautiful Holy Roman Empire. Wait, I lost. Yeah, Utrecht is here, Leiden, Dordrecht. Okay, this. Rotterdam, Den Haag. Where is our base? I think our base left. Middelburg, Den Bosch, Eindhoven. Oh, I read it says value. I was like, what? No. But, yeah, England is Englanding. Wales still exists. Ireland. Like, picking one of these random civilizations, like, it is hard. But picking something random here and trying to conquer Ireland. Our base lives under the sea. True. That is true. In a pineapple. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I've been here as well. In Florence or Firenze. Where do we have? We have influenza, typhus, smallpox. Wayward weather. Our population. It's still increasing. But yes, the plague will be upon us. Okay, let's increase the speed. Sometimes I forget. Let's lower our inflation. Like, can I do anything? Select disease? Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's back. And like, do I build disease resistance? Oh. Okay. Okay, there was the geopolitics. Build disease resistant buildings. Cannot build any building of this type. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No! We have perished. With our ruler dead, it is time to prepare his burial as the hallways of the royal palace fill with weeping sounds. While he was clear about his desire to be buried with the Alcubasa monastery, little more instruction are known about how to proceed. A too Spartan burial could give a bad image to the kingdom, but a too spectacular one can ruin finances, so no. This is so expensive. There's no need to show off. A new court. Ooh. The underdog ton of Coimbra. Game is too real. Exactly. Where do we put our court? Puerto Caralho. King Pedro de Borgonha will now rule our glorious country. Torres Vedras. The other linhas Torres Vedras and everything. Not that great of a ruler. Yeah. Fell down a set of stairs. No! Our accountants shall not miss him. Why is this so truthfully? Oh. Oh yeah, you're right, it is me. He looks like my VTuber self, but he even looks more like me. Like what? It is a bit uncanny. You can see that I'm peak Portugal. I missed that completely. This is exactly how I look. I just like the crown. Yeah, this one not as much, but the current one. Okay, I'll do everything to protect King Pit. Underage heir. Is a mere child. Huh? Ah, our heir is a child of 2. I was like, we are a child of 2? You're the real king. Okay. This is not what a child of 2 looks like. Yeah, this is like 1. I don't think 2 years old look like this. Who is up to 2 years? Yeah, he's 2. Oh, he's basically 3. This is not what a 3-year-old looks like. How do we pay our debt? Oh yeah, before building buildings, I need to remember that you have a debt to pay. That's the avatar for babies until childhood, yeah. The avatar of baby. Let's not decrease our legitimacy is already quite low. Like the exploration of the Azores is going to take so long. 22 years. We are really exploring before our time, but I mean that is going to set up. Okay, nobles are getting more and more angry. I mean, you can go for Noble Navy. Plus 15%, plus 33% lightning. Okay. Have guilds. Let me get Noble Navy. They are happier now. Okay. Let's get more tech on the go. Okay, this reduces cost of purchasing food. So that may help us with our bills. Commoners are a bit unhappy now. They are gaining happiness because of how little I am taxing them. Oh, we can tax nobility a little bit more. The music is really good. Here can have better education. Oh yes, education is the future. Our chancellor reports gregarious. Well, it appears that... Oh, I was like, is gregarious the name of our son? It appears that Crown Prince Afonso... Okay, that's a... He's now gregarious. Okay, okay. Gregarious is a trait, not a name. Okay. Okay. Crisis averted. So, let's educate him. Oh, look at the badass. Mother Inês Castro. Damn you, Inês Castro. He likes to talk. Ah, okay, okay. Balanced education? I guess that's the only option. Okay. Oh, this is where we select. Ooh, I would like to have an expensive education. Ooh, you're not getting an expensive education. I mean, he's already good. He's gregarious. Diplomatic ability increased during education. So let's lean into that. Yeah, the expensive one would be great, but yeah, there's a reason why we can't go for it. How are our values? Decentralization, traditionalist, spiritualist, aristocracy. This is still middle. Quality over quantity. We are offensive. I want naval here. Portugal is more of a capital economy. Underage here. Oh yeah, but you're getting education. That's okay. I need to pay my debt. Chancellor reports the cardinals in the Curia have come to a conclusion and have now enacted De Gratia Rex. Okay. You are unhappy and getting more unhappy, but I think it's still okay. I mean, I should... you say that my son likes to talk. Let's make him become a streamer. Subscribe to Crown Prince Afonso de Borgonha. Best streamer in all of Portugal. Leave a like and a subscribe. After he turns 18. Child is until 10. Okay, makes sense. Please like and subscribe to avoid invasion. University of Évora. Okay. After a series of heated debates turned violent, scholars from the University of Coimbra have fled to Évora to establish a rival learning institution there. That's so cool. Coimbra alumni make up a sizable portion of Portuguese clergy, and they are petitioning us to clamp down on this education rebellion. Coimbra gained student protests for a year. A VTuber, yes. My son, thy shall become the VTuber. But yes, let's get more universities. The music is so good. I'm just vibing, navigating through menus and listening to good music. But I am actually... construction meeting inputs, what? Balance of books in Lisboa. How do I produce more books? A daughter is born. Ah, Beatriz is a good Portuguese name. Oh, our king is the one that is... If I remove it from Admiral... Oh! Okay. I think I'm going to disband my navy. Oh, there's the... Oh! Okay, that's goofy. Because of the current speed, we see the typhoon flowing around. Because you can't... Like, there's no mission. You have maintenance costs. I'm going to disband you as well. Losing 10 ships... Losing ships is... I cannot do it. I feel like that's harsher than losing units. How's the 100 Years' War? France is... Wow, France is dominating the 100 Years' War. What? Because, yeah, these are French allies. Yeah, France is winning this. Kortreich. Let's make them in Lisbon right now. This time. Fun farming estates. Oh, that seems easy to pass. And I wouldn't mind having more... And gathering industries would be nice. Forest exploitation. Let's not go too far there. Yeah, we are already winning this, so we do not need to have to do much there. So I need to select a market to import books from. Okay. I'm importing markets to Lisbon. I'm importing books to Lisbon. And I should produce books. But first I need to balance out my economy. Leonor de Borgoña is rich of 16 and she's our ruler's younger sister and courtier in the Kingdom of Portugal. Throwing her a party and then she can get to work. The music is very charming. It's... And I feel, even though the game has a lot of things, compared to playing Modern EU4, I feel less intimidated. I feel like in EU4 to me was more anxiety-inducing. The fact that you were constantly having to spend your mana and things like that and managing the mana, this feels more organic. EU4 felt more gamified, and it felt like if you weren't playing the game, you were being severely punished. This feels like it adopted a lot of mechanics from other EU4 games, and it flows better. But I mean, this is just my first year's Alcácer do Sal. The army is in many ways the most influential internal force in Alcácer do Sal, and the members of Kortreich who come from and are loyal to the influential organization have been persuaded to vote in favor of the current proposition. Excellent! That's a good one! "51 years because of how little I'm paying to the expedition." Probably the order of operations would be first get more money and then explore the Azores and things like that. I'm probably being punished. The burghers of Santarém. No, Santarém is like, oh, we want things here. but it's still positive. Basically, we want parliament support here to be over 50% when this ends. Laws. Oh yeah, we can pass some laws. Administrative laws. Legal code. Socioeconomic laws. Education of the masses. This sounds expensive. Estilo geral. The expectations of Coimbra. Why are the Cortes Gerais members of Coimbra are surprisingly respective? Oh, okay, this is a good one. Peasant connections, advanced research. Nice. Cost of purchasing food is now cheaper. We have passed our thing, so we can get better farms. We are in the age of traditions, and we are on organized religion. Cultural tradition. Could go for it, yes. Yeah, we need people in Lamego and Alcobaça. We need more wheat, coal. Yeah, the missing inputs, okay, that's something we should address. Okay, first let's pay our debt. Okay, a lot of things. Saint performs miracles. Stability or clergy satisfaction. Are you the clergy? Okay. Their actions have showed us a true path. Clergy is happier. We finished improving relationships. Does anyone want to be ally? Oh, move capital to Porto. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Form new country? Okay, okay. Form Spain. No! I don't want to form Spain. I'm Portugal. Let Castile fund Spain. Like, these all seem so overwhelming for now. Okay, diplomacy. Offer alliance 0. Cambresis is close. Munster. Papal States. I have no idea what to do with my diplomats. We're at 25. Wheat. Okay, so we need to... Oh, and... Oh! Okay, okay, we are starting to navigate the menus better. We cannot afford this, but this is how we do it. Évora has 200 available laborers, so improving in labor makes... Okay! After fumbling around for a bit, game is starting to make more and more sense. So we can build, like we have excess laborers in Évora. We can build wheat in Évora, and that probably will fix our market lapse in Lisbon and increase our income and our performance. That makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to do another quick break. This time it's because I'm starving and it's not dinner time yet. So I'm just going to grab a bite and I'll be right back to continue exploring EU5. See you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. And I do gotta say, right now I am the epitome of new player who doesn't know the game and has no idea what he's doing. But I am getting pulled into kind of a flow state in a good way. And I am starting to, even though I'm very confident I'm doing a lot of things wrong, I'm like, the game is making me want to dive deeper into it. I'm getting pulled in. This is dangerous. But what I mean by that is that sometimes first impressions are odd, and I do gotta say, I am biased in the way that I want this game to succeed. Like, I will promote this game. I want this game to work. I will have to leave. Ah, no worries. Thanks for dropping biking, Ameno. I do know it's an important day for you, and I hope you have a great one. As we know, when we die, God judges us immediately and decides what each soul's fate is to be as it awaits the final judgment. However, a monk in freaking Jgeira, has started a doctrinal dispute that verges on heresy, claiming that there is no purgatory and saying that prayers for the dead do not assist their passage into heaven. He is probably a heretic. The dead cannot be helped. That's a lot of insatisfaction. He's probably a heretic. And even though... Oh, we have Maria. We have another Maria. Even though I'm not doing a lot in terms of international things, I'm doing a very passive game. Just the fact that I have to struggle with this, and there's so many menus and little things to optimize how you're handling your internal politics and productions and things like that, makes things interesting. Because in I mean, after your experience, probably you have what Hosokawa were discovered while building a spy network. Okay, this is a bit janky. There's a menu here talking about international events. I should not know that Hosokawa... Judgment Day's opponents. The minions of Lucifer walk upon the earth. Oh no, it's merely the Portuguese. Why does that sound so real? Why does that sound so real? Oh no. No. Damn you, Castile. Do not destroy me. I'm getting into the flow of the game. Okay, I was like, this will probably open a menu of options. I'm afraid that if I click here, I will go like into a place of no return. Let's not fancy the menus. King Alfonso. Yes, I will not press that Casus Belli. Belli? Belli? I mean, Belli. Casus Belli. Sounds good enough. I can build a scriptorium to have books in Lisbon. Okay, and then I think that would be very handy, but we cannot afford it yet, but soon. Like, I'm curious about when you start mastering the different resources and all the tabs. I do think the notifications here at the top help you a lot in knowing like what's your current biggest priority. I'm letting them guide me quite a bit. Yes, and I want to get this as our next priority because this one is Have pops with needs as well. We need more sturdy grains. Yeah, because this one is red. And usually that means it's more important to fulfill it. For me, it's peculiar how we even have times of day passing. Oh, sufficient minting. I do know that. 35. Okay, one more month and we can build a scriptorium in Lisboa. Okay. Oh, possible diplomatic action. We can... What's the... Defensive league? Okay. Okay, oh, it's because we have this at the max, so it's like you're just wasting points by not spending them. Oh! The Black Death in Serenaya Artuba. I have no idea if I pronounced it right, but yes, rats. The Black Death has begun. I have no research Roman Orthodoxy. The contrast of Black Death. Oh, but we have a new research. Stability is good. Let's get devotion to the Virgin Mary. Did the music? Is this like the Black Death team? Because this has turned way more eerie now. But nobilities lose a lot of satisfaction. Let's increase the nobility satisfaction and use that to tax them. Okay, we have more taxation now. Where are you exploring? I'm exploring the Azores. I want to discover these islands. I don't see your navy moving. Oh, the navy doesn't move. You create exploration expeditions. You create expeditions and they are... Captain Joaquim Coimbra is exploring. And you do not see them because you do not know where they are. Like, in terms of the flavor of the game. I do not know where they are, so it makes sense that we do not see them in the map. I do know that in EU4... Yeah, not like EU4, exactly. It's not like in EU4. You send missions to explore, and then they will go and do their thing. I want to explore the Azores and then get Madeira as well. And then if you could get Cape Verde, we would be following... We would be following history. The music in this... Like, I'm going to... Even after ending the stream, I'm going to keep listening to the soundtrack of this game. Like... What a banger. Okay. Posture check. Thank you. I was actually needing that. I'm doing 2-in-1. I'm also doing a stretch. Thank you for the posture check. I'm also stretching at the same time. Uh, our chancellor reports, Ilvis Geese pro divini. The cardinals in the Curia have come to the conclusion and have now elected Ilius Geese pro divini. Catholics game Ilius Geese pro antagonism received. Okay, less antagonism. We are building books. Okay, we are building book producing buildings. And let's see if this clears away. We've built a scriptorium. Will this clear away, or at least Black Death situation? I can build disease resistant building. Okay, let's save up a few. A little bit of gold and try to get a little bit of Black Death resistance. The book situation. Got to build up the Pop's constitution. Yeah! Supply is low. Printer's shop. So that it can eat rats. No. That reminds me, that's a fun story. During the war between England and Scotland, these names. Eind England Skittenacht. Erdoganais. Bedenoch. Bremer. Okay, during the war between the Scottish and English. How is your control? It is 15%, which is not that high. When the Black Plague was sowing through England, there was almost no Black Plague at all in Scotland. Scotland was initially very unaffected by the Black Plague, and they were like, oh, England is severely weakened by the Black Plague and we aren't. This is the best time for us to invade England. What happened was that they invaded England, they lost a few battles, and then they brought a lot of Black Plague back to the country. And that's how, basically, the Black Death really spread out in Scotland because of Scotland invading England during it. Which is kinda... They wanted to kick a horse while it was down, and they were punished for it. Shift view hint. Open with hint. All constructions need access to certain goods from the market of the location. If there are not enough goods available, construction will stall. Guess problema. The nobility and the... Okay. Oh, we can put money in the treasury. Yes. And now let's see if I can use that money to help solve this situation. I don't think Lisbon has workers. Oh, it has a lot of available clerics. We can build one more. Our child Beatrice is sick. No! Losing all of my money. Sorry, I'm going to pray. No! Died from a fever. I'm controlling our locations. Oh, I think it... Sorry. It's not that high. Yeah. I mean, this is where most of the population is. Monthly change is decreasing in some place. Okay, here it is increasing. Provenza Nova. So yeah, my control is not that high. Did you build roads? Oh, not yet. I remember seeing them. Good call. Oh. Let's build a road from Lisbon to the south. To increase it and get more money. Yes, yes, yes. I remember seeing the roads. Ta-da. Probably it's in infrastructure. Oh. No, this is not it. Also, Olo was something with the ships. Oh, if you patrol near the shore, you increase. Oh, so because I kept saying, oh, ships. I want to do something with the ships, but they. Okay, but they. I can just. Oh. Yeah, I can do it like this. Okay. Thanks for the tips, thanks for the tips. As I said, I am assimilating and learning concepts slowly. Only watch Lulia. Yeah, the game, like, I wanted to follow the game from development and now start, like, with a bang of, like, okay, I already know this game but... Okay, here's the road builder. Things have been so busy for me lately, and now I finally have a little bit of time. And now I can enjoy the game, but things weren't in that ballpark. And I'm wondering if I build to Stubal, like as a starter, if then the rest of the roads become cheaper. Makes sense that I start here and then I can expand. Yeah, the university in Évora is stalled because of lack of books. And that's why we need to build more scriptoriums. Can build in Porto a scriptorium as well. Need more gold overall. Yeah, maybe starting exploring is the main thing that's biting me. I have a feel like... Possible diplomatic actions. No alliances. Let's keep improving. Lordship of the Pale. Sure. Okay, okay. At least the music is what they are building in Ciudad Rodrigo. Marketplace. At least the music is a constant banger. And for example, this control mechanic, we are seeing the numbers here. Like, this game is so many mechanics layered on top of each other. I am very confident that there's like a whole... The Black Death, the killer of mankind, a punishment for has arrived inside our country. No. I feel like there's a lot of things... Yeah, choral music is superb. That I'm not... exploring. Okay, missions are not that expensive. I don't want war with Castile. Let's go back to the normal map. Alvit, Portel. How are things going in the rest of the world? Serbia is quite big. Naples as well. Kingdom of Hungary, have the Golden Horde here. Novgorod. Oh, Sweden has finished the Civil War. How's the 100 Years War? Yeah, France is clearly winning, although England, he still has this under their control. 3 diseases are affecting our country. Bubonic plague. Oh, another thing, like, there's the automation panel, and I'm automating a few mechanics because I haven't mastered them all. But one thing that I remember is that when you reach the late game, a lot of people dropped playthroughs because of how overwhelming things are in the late game. For example, automating buildings and saving some gold can make the game so much easier to manage. I'm thinking automation as a starting tool so the game doesn't get overwhelming, but I feel like it can also be a vital support in the late game. Need more employees. Our clergy is very happy. I can't even text them a little bit. Isn't there any law like, let's text the clergy? Okay. Oh, temporary insanity. Ah! Oh well. We have temporary insanity. That is so good. Give me just one moment, please. I mean, we're not doing a lot of military, so let's get military insanity. And now it's the time where Castile strikes us. As soon as we get military insanity. Hints. Okay, construction machine input. Okay, yeah, but now we have more books. We are missing, but we used to be missing more. Do I get a mission? I think now is really the time to invest in a mission. Present scapegoats, that's so bad. Oh, yes. For those of you who don't know, this song is the main motif of like EU4 and even 3, I believe. Ah, it's a foreign building, okay. Makes sense. So you can only build hospitals. And hospitals are way too expensive. I think I'm going to pass on building hospitals for now. I want to solve this book situation. Let's build a scriptorium in Porto as soon as we have enough money. Increase this to the max because I really want to find the A source. I'm hoping colonization can start snowballing us into a better position. Oh, and also need to build more roads through. I spend a lot of money. We also need the roads. And the snowball road continues, yes. Oh, depopulation, that's something that's happening in real life Portugal as well. I'm going to reduce this a little bit just because we need money to make money. Our burgers are not that happy, so let's not tax them too much. Okay, if we mint that much, we'll just have the warning saying, oh, you cannot mint anymore. Let's keep things going like this. Ambitious. Maria de Borgonha gained the ambitious trait. Okay, one of our daughters. Increase province control. Yeah, let's do that in Alto Alentejo. Okay, we cannot do both. Okay. We have 49 score. No, we have 148 score. We are the 49th biggest power in the world. Elvas is the populating. Why is Elvas depopulating? How do you populate? How do you make it so that... Okay, I think it's stopped already. Look, okay, everyone is depopulating and I'm assuming that has something to do with a disease ravaging our country. Yeah, because this is the area. We can see like the influence of the spreading sickness. So... yes, we will have a little bit of depopulation during the next couple of months, years. No! No, even us! And our heir is like 0 years old. Oh, we have the queen, a queen lead, okay. Let's go to Torres Vedras now. Okay, the nobles are very happy. 29. Lisboa losing a lot of people. Countryside escape. Terrified of death, which is rapidly seeking through our population centers. The people have begun a mass exodus from urban settings into the rural, hoping to seal themselves away from the world and the disease that is ravaging. While this response may be acceptable for the nobility and the other high class of society, the commoners are the lifeblood of our country, and their retraction from production centers will wreak havoc to the economy. Allow them, they just want to be safe. Yeah. And I mean, our rural Portugal is very good at getting desertification, so at least that will fight some desertification. Everyone will be missing employees now. Let's run to the Azores. There's no sickness there. This star control should be increasing. Oh, there's shortcuts as well. Control T. He who controls the T controls the world. That's how you take the disease to the island. True. That is very true. And it is very peculiar in Hunt for a Cause. The anger and fear in the population has reached a point at which it can no longer be contained inward and must be projected outward onto others. Someone needs to become the cause for this plague. And that someone must pay. May be it the poor, the ugly, or any number of the minorities. Oh no, the masses demand that a group be hunted and prosecuted for bringing the wrath of God down on us. You can either help organize this invented control or try to stop violence. A cause casts only for it to direct. Do not blame divine punishment on others. Oof, people are angry, but... Oh, visit from some shady people. We can refuse, actually. Yeah, no need for spies. I have way too many internal problems to be concerned about the affairs of others. Oh. Lisbon. Let's build roads. Torres Vedras. Oh, if you want to go to Alcobaça, we don't go to the... Okay. Oh, because we have the lines here showing us the trade routes. Leiria. Let's build Caminho Santiago. Yeah, there's Santiago Compostela. Disease affecting. We still need books, but we are getting better in the book situation. The burgers are unhappy. We have rising inflation. Ah. So many lovely problems. Simony. I have a vacancy in a high position in the church administration of Portugal. There is a churchman from a rich family by the name Programa do Aleixo, who has made an enticing offer. If we approve and back his election to the position, we gain a large contribution. Simony is indeed a sin, but we need the money. Yeah, exactly. What the Romans were here. Why do we need to build other roads? They did their... They should have done their job. Culturais possible. Oh, we have Strigolnichetstvo. A new form of heresy. Is this like... Yeah, I was like, is this Orthodox? Yeah, it is part of the Orthodox Church. Okay, we have a new parliament. Let's do it in Porto. Expand gravel road network. And this will make our roads cheaper. This is aligns with what we want. Now we need to make sure that this gets approved. Oh, we do not want to enact a United Skated Masses. Support spiritualist ideas. I need to get this approved. Let's build a new monastery. They are quite unhappy. Oh, Learning from the plague. Ooh. I would want to go for standardization, but we have no money. So many of these gameplays being decided by money. It is sad how realistic it is. Can I have one more country as our rival? Yes, they were our rival before. New rivalry, a lot of things going on. Country that's like that's almost, yeah, that's half of our population gone. Half of our population is now absolutely gone. Okay, we are still winning. Like, that's so huge. Everyone is going to... Okay, that's not it. Oh. The strain caused by the plague around the rural villages in Krato has led them to stop paying their taxes. No! Not that! Everything but that! Those that have not yet succumbed to the plague struggle to meet their own needs, let alone the demands of the kingdom. Of course, the woes of the commoner are hardly comparable to the damages that the lack of funds could do to the population as a whole. So our tax collectors have been quite aggressive in reminding the locals to pay their dues. Unfortunately, this was responded in kind. The stability is good. Payment is due. Sorry. I need the money. Still need more books. Still need more roads. There's so many. Like, in some EU games, I felt like there was nothing to do. Sometimes. Oh, let's gain development. We are already winning. There. Now I feel like I have way too many things to do. And not enough funds. Let's go. How's our population? Everyone is migrating towards... Is that Porto? Yes. And Porto? And what's that? Montalegre? Everyone is going to live in Montalegre? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, we finished another tech. I was like, what's happening now? Death and taxes. We'll deal with them later. Lose a little bit of legitimacy. Like, there's so many warnings here. What does... Okay, that doesn't... No, that's expensive. Work in isolation, control the food market. Isolate the country. Segregate the affected, expel the sick. Oof. I was like, is there any choice here that is just like plague? Okay, we are gaining population this month. Is the trend reversed? Have we reached the bottom of the curve? And now it's all uphill sailing from here? Ah! The timing! The timing on that one! No! All uphill sailing from here. I'm glad. This is the moment where I'm glad I'm streaming the game. I mean, let's learn about war, and I was thinking, I'm going to end the stream soon. Okay, how does war work? How do we levy the peasants? How do we fight? I have no idea how military works in this game. I just know that I'm doomed. Oh, Navarra has come to my aid. Okay. Goated. Okay, the military. Raise levies. Oops. Okay, yeah, I can. Let's raise levies everywhere. Oh, our navies are fighting? We lost? How do we lose the sea? I mean, some of our were transport ships. We have blockaded ports now. I think our demise is imminent. Brosas. And raise. Oh, we can raise. Oh, there was a raise all levies button. And now I want to combine them all into one massive army. We have here the Spanish want to cross the border. Now this is where we come back in the game. I'm going to kick Spanish ass. Let's get a general up in here. Nuno Boitaca, 95 military. His levies, yeah. I get that joke. Ooh, that's a big army. Okay, I will accept food access. Okay, how do we merge our armies? Yeah, okay, I want to merge a strong standing army. I mean, this is literally not a standing army, these are levies. Can recruit regulars, Crusader Knights, Footmen, but all of these are way too expensive. I can't afford them. Armored Horsemen. They are marching towards Porto. I believe I would like to annex. Oh, ooh, that's the main core of the army. Sorry, Navarra. Okay, it's merge the strongest unit. Merge the strongest unit. Okay, let's try to seize that army. Yes, military music now. Let's defeat Castile. Let's see if I can lead Portugal's armies to victory. Nuno Boitaca, I trust you. March towards Porto. That's a lot of units going down. Like, this feels like it's going so fast. Okay, and they are losing more troops than us. Castile has lost, Portugal has won. Battlefield medic trait. There's another army going there. What we want is divide and conquer. Take all of these small armies. Battle of Feira. Let's chase them out. Oh. Let's keep chasing them out. Okay, I think they're just getting routed away. No, oh, but there's reinforcements coming. Okay, they turn back because that's dangerous now. Those areas are guarded. Okay, they are stepping into us. Oh, that's 9,000. We are defending. That gives us some advantage. We've just lost a naval battle there. I need to gather my navy. But now, okay, this battle, we are losing more troops. We have bigger morale. They got some reinforcements. Okay, okay, oh, so too many things. Will he smuggle us? That's not our number one concern right now. We won the Battle of Miranda Douro. Things there are... Let's assign an admiral. And let's merge our navies. Our war score is currently positive. We sue for peace. They will not accept. Okay, what about... If you give us all of this, can I like no? Give us all of this, Castile, and we'll be even. What do you think? Now they want tribute, and let's see how things go. I'm still not ready to give up. Let's start heading towards south. Let's merge strongest unit. Have our navy here. Let's control the southern ports there. Oh, and by the way, in the economy tab... Okay, our army maintenance is high. Let's increase our navy maintenance. The states are unhappy, well, so am I. I'm at war. Okay, they are retreating. Oh wait, why am I stepping into their land? I mean, let's try to occupy a location. If we see the army approaching, we need to retreat quickly. Okay. Things are... How... What's happening there? Okay, did... Why is Navarra winning so... What? Is Castile fighting another war? No? I don't know what's happening there. But this is Navarra under siege. Let's go. Okay, we are taking loans. We are winning the war. Let's go. We are blockading some ports. That also helps. Blockading Sevilla. Okay, I don't know how we are winning. They still do not accept white peace. And I have a feeling we will not win. But I mean... if that's a big army marching upwards. We are occupying more of their land than they are occupying our land. Is that being retaken? Yeah, I need to... like, taking isolated provinces, quote-unquote, doesn't work because of the forts. Occupying... that's basically the role of forts. Occupying forts is what matters. Oh no, that... my army is gone, I believe. I mean... if I win this, it's really like the resiliency of the Portuguese soldiers. But I think the numbers will dwindle too low. We are winning in morale. We are getting some reinforcements. But I think once our numbers reach a critical level... yeah, they are the attacker. They are losing way more troops than we are. Let's go! And the music is now kicking. Let's march towards Santiago de Compostela. We are winning the war! Onwards, and we are kicking them. Okay, let's send our navy there. If we are striking there, we want to have the navy controlling the waters. Yeah, you did a big mistake, Castile, in declaring war on Portugal. Yeah, let's go straight to Santiago. And we want to take the fort. That's going to take a while, and if they strike us while we are sieging the fort, we are a bit doomed. Warfare, are you winning, son? Hello, hello, Seth. This is being a huge disaster. But Castile declared war on me, and somehow it's not going horrible. Do you have any allies? I have tiny... Are they still existing? Where's Navarra? Wait, let me go on the political map. Ah! Do not interrupt me, game. Okay, just attack. Let's get another one. Okay. Strength of Fate. Okay, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna start a new Portugal game myself. I need to follow that because now I have some free time. During the development cycle of the game, I was just super busy. I know that you have a guide and everything, videos. I was super busy and I was like, oh no, the game releases tomorrow. And I jumped into the game like knowing nothing, and now I'm paying the consequences. I'm just losing money everywhere. My army is about to be crushed. I think... okay. I need something to play off stream. Okay. An off stream Portugal game. For me, the funniest thing... Okay, I've been winning a lot of battles miraculously, but I think this is the one battle where we get crushed and snowballed into oblivion. But I mean, my soldiers have surprised me before. Yeah, because now, since we are sieging a fort, we are considered the attacker. But somehow I feel like we're... Oh. I believe... Yeah. I win all battles! Like, I have 26% positive war score. Do you want a white piece? No. Why do you not want a... Let's go! I don't know why, because the game was going horrible, losing everyone to the plague and everything, and I was like, okay, now Castile declared war, now it's game over. And Castile declaring war on me is the only thing that's going well. And, like, since I started in without any knowledge, the more I played, I was like, oh yeah, control, oh yeah, the states are a bit unhappy. Like, it's funny because the game has so many mechanics and so much things for a newcomer, but it feels less overwhelming than EU4. I don't know why. Whenever I played EU4, I got a lot of anxiety. In this game, I'm just vibing. And it is funny because since it represents so many details of the culture, I'm like, it has Covilhã, it has Sabugal, it has freaking Mirandela, freaking Chaves. And yeah, I'm like... And I checked the tech tree right away. Let's keep the speed going. Oh yeah, and I was like... We have the freaking Vinho do Porto, we have our wine. We have all we need. Coimbra has fallen. I know I have no forts, I need an economy. Is that just because it doesn't have 200 DLCs yet? I do believe, like, I'm still a newcomer to the game, but I played EU3 on release and I played EU4 on release. This plays way better than both of them. On release, if you're comparing release day EU5 and release day EU4 and release day EU3, this plays way better. You can even automate stuff to not be overwhelmed. I mean, at this point, I know that my whole country is collapsing. I just want to take Santiago de Compostela and have one conquest of a fort. Are we going to win the battle again? Like, we are outnumbered 2-1. Like, our armies, we haven't lost a single land battle. We've lost our economy, we've lost our people. Our general, Nuno Boitaka, is the biggest MVP I've ever seen. Oh, there's a shortcut to for peace right here. Okay. Oh, close something. But yeah, I have a feeling next stream will be like, Okay, I was actually doing a next EU4 stream. Will be like, I was actually doing an EU4 stream, but I'm going to start a new playthrough. Like, I talk about vibing to this game. If there is one thing that makes me vibe to this game, is the soundtrack. The sound design is so satisfying. I mean, we are conquered there, but we can take that back quickly. They haven't sieged any forts. We are winning in war score. Vila Pouca da Guiar has fallen. As long as Porto stands, and Lisbon, and Faro, those are our forts. As long as our forts stand, I am optimistic. Oh god. Are we going to crush that army again? We are suffering a lot of attrition. We have no food. An army marches on its stomach. Will this be the final collapse? Come on. I think this is it. I think our luck has run its course. Portugal have lost. Has lost? Have lost? Castile have won. That sounds well, but Portugal have lost. Castile have... I mean, I'm an ESL, what do I know? But Portugal have lost. I think we are reaching the point of Santarém has fallen. The collapse of an empire. Let's try to Torres Vedras has fallen, Linhas Torres Vedras. Lisbon will fall. Let's sign a peace. Should be has. Okay, okay. I need to send an email to Mr. John Paradox to confirm. Sue for peace. Is there a way to, like... I know that there was an automate fulfill surrender demands like in the previous one. Oh, I can do province by province, so select like this. Like how much? Way too much antagonism. Oh, yes, clear the peace offer. I'm just going to wait for them to send me a peace offer. Their goal is... take the capital Extremadura. Is my capital Extremadura? Braga has fallen. Lisboa will soon fall. We've lost the Battle of Vila Viçosa. I think that's where our army is routed towards. Like, this is... we are sharing Sines has fallen. This is like... what witnessing our slow demise. If I have to watch this, you have to watch this. The end... this is how my first... I mean, probably the playthrough could be continued, but I'm considering this moment my first defeat in EU5. And all of this because I wanted to alter history and let Iniesta Castro survive. All of this because I was too kind. Let this be a lesson. Do not let Iniesta Castro survive. I also want to see what... I'm actually curious to see how bad it is going to be. The complete loss. Probably it's not like in this game. Usually you go chunk by chunk taking land, so probably you won't get a full annexation game over. The earthquake. Okay, this is not the best one. The worst one. The worst one is 7054, I think. I don't have money. This is not good. Go earthquake. Destroy the Spanish troops. Next playthrough. Yeah, next playthrough I'm going to take over the world. You mark my words. Oh yes, our country is all being destroyed by Castile. Let us brag about our Portuguese art or enjoy the day both options. Considering the state of our country, both options. But let's brag. Let's brag in the face of defeat. Oh, possible diplomatic actions. I approve bragging. Hello, Credentost. Porto has fallen. We are falling, Credentost. Portugal is Portugal. Earthquake called power, which deity gives you that? I'm playing as Portugal. I wanted to be a friend of Castile. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? And the freaking University of Évora was never finished. Caetano de Lima, we lost our admiral. Let's go max speed. It's Portugal over. All our wine, all our fish, all our alheiras, everything. It's not Portucan, but Portucant. Faro has fallen. Only Lisbon is left. The last bastion of Portugal kind. Starving bronzes. We need books. Do you want to Algarve? It's all British tourists anyway. And like, we haven't even finished discovering the Azores. I can't even run to new lands. I can't even run away. I mean, take my money, merchant. The country is gone, but you may have a good life. Okay. Ah, okay, we have a new tech. It's like, what is this? At this point, how do we surrender? Do we have here? Okay, wait. King of Navarra has been excommunicated. My only ally. Because if we add these... Anti-piracy... Oh, wait, is that... Oh, suggested peace offer by the... This is the button I was missing. There is no suggested peace offer by the AI. Oh no. But this is the button I wanted to click before. So, what's going to happen? Are we just going to live like this from now on, Castile? You cannot take my boats. Let's invest all our money into finding the Azores. We can run away. Ah, okay, sue for peace. Okay, okay. Okay, is this full annexation? Let's see what happens. Ah, border gore! Like the sad music and everything. The state of Portugal. Look how they massacred my boy. Oh, God damn it. But yes, this is the perfect place for me to end the stream. The mapa cor-de-rosa, exactly. Just a few centuries earlier and in Europe instead of Africa. We didn't even, like, all we did was explore, our biggest achievement was exploring these waters, not even the land. But yes. People want tar in Lisbon market. I mean, I don't want Lisbon market to thrive. The Crown of Castile. Guardia. No, this is not La Guardia. This is Guardia. La Guardia is over here. They took Braga, Viana, Valencia del Minho. Oh, the names turn... Oh, Rio de Lima is... Okay, this is fun. Viana del Castillo, Valencia del Minho, Ginzo de Limia, Braga, Barcelos stays. Okay, this is fun. Oh, let me check the names here. Valencia del Alcántara, okay. Vila Estremoz, Évora, okay. Alvito, Montemor, Alcácer do Sal, Setúbal, Town of Lisbon. Ah, Town of Lisbon instead of Lisboa. Torres Vedras, Alcobaça. Yeah, Alcobaça, the C turned into a Z. It's not Alcobaça, it's Alcobaça. Now, Lisbon, Lisbona, Lisabona. Now I want to do the opposite. I want to make the lands. This is actually a cool mechanic. And I want to, in another playthrough, to convert like Barcelona into Barcelona, caralho. Madrid with an E at the end. Mertela cited. Yes, this has a lot of small places. Madrid up here. But yeah, I'm yapping on. I'm glad we got this climax for me to finish my first stream of EU5. But this was definitely fun, and I will be streaming more of this. I need to figure out my schedule for next week, and probably the week after that. I will have to go for a 1 week hiatus because I will be doing so much things IRL. The release timing of this game was a bit rough to me. It was a bit rough. I'm gonna be honest. But I am having a great time, and I hope you enjoyed it too. On YouTube, I haven't unlocked raids, but let's see if there's someone on Twitch that I can raid. Let me just check. I don't see anyone that I'm particularly confident with raiding today. But oh yeah, I'm going to leave it like this for today. Primo should be starting soon, but he's like, I would raid Primo. But I do need to leave for today. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone who showed up today. Had a great time, and I will be playing more. And yeah, I'm starting to get a better feel for the game. Next time, I'll probably practice with another country off stream and then try another, like, Portugal revenge. I'm enjoying the game a lot, Kradentost. It feels I don't know why, I can't explain it, but it feels a lot better than EU4 already, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm going to leave for today. I hope you had a great time, because I certainly did. Thank you for your support today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.